Okay, just give us a minute. A little bit of IT things I need to settle first. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our English session happening here on every Thursday night. Later we chat a little bit more because we see a lot of new friends joining us for today as we are excited. But then let's get ourselves more composed. First of all, let us first sing 3 songs together. So all these 3 songs they're written and composed by our master Tetsun. They're embedded with high positive energy. So let's sing along if you can. The first song is actually a new song in English version. In Chinese, it's her favorite, Yao Ni Xing Fu. Yes, all right. So let's get ready. And as soon as you're ready on the IT side, we can begin. Thank you.
Happy, enjoying this wonderful feeling. Meeting by chance, wish you to be happy. Cherish our affinity. Life may give you many emotions. When the world is happy, we are happy. This taste of life is so sweet. Touch my heart, an amazing feeling. Life will be extraordinary. You are happy, I am so happy. Gratitude brings us prosperity. Sharing love brings us a peace and harmony. We are happy, life is flourishing. So happy. Life may give you many emotions. When the world is happy, we are happy. This taste of life is so sweet. Touch my heart, an amazing feeling. Life can be extraordinary. You are happy, I am so happy. Gratitude brings us prosperity. Sharing love brings us a peace and harmony. We are happy, life is flourishing. So happy. We are happy, life is flourishing. So happy. We are happy, life is flourishing. wishing, so happy.
I am inviting you to be happy. Enjoy this wonderful feeling. Meeting by chance, wishing you to be happy, cherish our affinity. Life may give you many emotions. When the world is happy, we are happy. And yes, let's sing the next song together, Because of the Sun.
Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I become stronger. Because of the sun, I find my direction. Because of the sun, I have clarity. Because of the sun, I regain my peace. Because of the sun, I let go my pain. Because of the sun, I rise and shine. Because of the sun, we have abundance and hope in life. To fulfill the hopes and dreams that we once had. This love touches us deeply. Ever since then, the sun is with us everywhere. This resonance is a brand new experience which creates amazing life stories. We are extremely lucky, extremely fortunate. Because of the sun, life becomes glorious. Hope all of us can resonate and enjoy this feeling every moment. Let's spread love to the world to allow more people to benefit. Because of the sun, life becomes prosperous. Because of the sun, I accelerate. Because of the sun, future's in my hands. Because of the sun, I'm motivated. Because of the sun, I am amazed. Life with the sun, I feel free. Sun within me, life is eternity. Sun in my heart, my wishes come true. Sun in my soul, I rise and shine. Blessings from the sun, I sing with my heart. Because of the sun, life is so completed. Grateful to the sun, my love to the sun. Because of the sun, love in harmony.
Because of the sun, life is bright and shining. The world is happy, everything is lively. Because of the sun, I become stronger. I find my direction. I have clarity. I regain my peace. And because of the sun, I let go my pain. And because of the sun, I rise and shine. So let's sing the next song together. 荣耀天 on the universe.
心深处总想画个圆，把一切好事转个圆圆圈，任凭惊涛骇浪总成全，再把精彩荣耀归于天，真情献苍天。尊诗篇，所有成就在都是源于天，珍惜恩典，在云彩满天，风帆翩翩，爱的感恩要全面。我心深处总想画个圆，把一切好事转个圆圆圈，任凭惊涛骇浪总成全，再把精彩荣耀归于天，真情献苍天，尊诗篇。所有成就在都是源于天，珍惜恩典，在云彩满天，风帆翩翩，爱的感恩要全面。人生浩劫，总要想到天。月好天面，好戏幕幕上演，总感恩天，自然上线，尽心尽容颜，道道相添，幸福点点传成卷，好半年，次次努力不懈不减。我歌我泣，只愿荣耀天。
我心深处总想画个圆，把一切好事转个圆圈，任凭惊涛骇浪总成全。荣耀归于天，
人生浩劫，总要想到天。日月好天面，好戏幕幕上演，总感恩天，自然相现，尽心尽容颜。相添，幸福点点传成卷，好半年，次次努力不懈不减。我歌我泣，只愿荣耀天。
down in my mind, I would like to paint a circle to connect all the good things onto this circle. No matter how much challenge is in our life, always remain content and always honor and give all the credit to the universe, offer our genuine love to the universe, as all the achievements in life come from the universe. So we cherish the love of the universe. There will be clouds all over the sky, and love and gratitude should be applied to everything. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Right. First of all, my deepest gratitude to Master Tetsun, my deepest gratitude to the universe, and deepest gratitude to the Almighty Sun. And welcome everybody to our classroom. Once and again, happening here, one and only English class in Singapore, happening in Singapore, in this beautiful classroom in People's Park Complex, because just now Lawrence was asking me, complex center get very confusing. So we're in People's Park Complex. So my name is Eileen. I'm one of co-hosts tonight. Let's introduce my beautiful co-host.
Thank you, Eileen. Deeper gratitude to our Master Tetsun, gratitude to the universe, and gratitude to everyone tonight here. I'm Rebecca. Yes, this is an energy class. We are here to empower energy. Don't worry, relax yourself and then enjoy our reading class. This is something like an education tuition class here in our class. So there is no religion related, and what is Eileen mentions, there's only one English class in our center here. So we are talking about two secret code, love and gratitude. There is no related to any religions. So enjoy our class tonight, relax, and then read through our books. We have two books we are going to go through tonight, and we have two sharers tonight also. Yeah, thank you. Welcome everyone again.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. For those who are joining us for the first time, I'd like to say welcome. Charlene, hi. Everybody say hi, Charlene.
Hello, Shireen.
And we have Florence, right? Hi,
Florence.
Lawrence. We have Patricia. Hi, Patricia. And we have Jane, right? All right.
Hi,
Good
hi.
that I remember everybody's name. And welcome back, David. How are
David?
you? David has been away for a while, busy with education, I suppose. And of course, welcome Gilda, who is always taking time to bring David back to class. So just now, for those who are listening, all the songs for the first time. Funny, right? Why the song sounds like that? I was once like you. Okay, and I'm still like you because we are still a student learning from Master Tetsun. The only difference is Rebecca and I, we are holding the mic, we are facilitating the session. So in this system called Super Life Secret Code, we only have one teacher, that's our Master Tetsun. All right, so if you're listening to the songs just now, especially the first song, 怪怪的, a bit weird. The reason is because the song, the original is in Chinese version. So when you translate, sometimes we find that the lyrics doesn't sing, right? Yes, and right now, as we move, last time we are listening to some of the older songs. If we're listening to all the newer songs, you will realize that, wow, Master's newer song is getting more and more up to the trend, all right? And we were excited to hear more of his songs upcoming. Later, we'll introduce a little bit more. But first of all, before we start this session, please allow me to first introduce our Master Tetsun. Master Tetsun is a world-leading expert in energy management, a renowned speaker, a top-selling author, a humanitarian, and a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. He's also the founder of Richest Life, a personal and professional growth and wellness center, teaching people self-healing and life mastery. Master Tetsun has trained high-tech executives, CEOs, government officials, doctors, and tens of thousands of people worldwide. In 2010, he wrote his first book, Super Life Secret Codes, a life manual that reveals the secret codes of managing energy to create a super extraordinary life. This book has become a global sensation and transformed people's lives all over the world. Since then, Master Sun has written over 70 books now and given tens of thousands of lectures and consultations. His book, Say No to Depression, is a breakthrough in mental health and has been recognized and endorsed by Western and Chinese doctors to help people overcome chronic depression, anxiety, insomnia, and other mental health problems. Master Sun's energy management system teaches people to mobilize their innate natural ability to become a self-generator of positive energy so that they can recharge and take control of their lives. And grateful to Master Tetsun, who has founded the Richest Life community. So in this organization, we want to promote simplicity and purity. So please refrain from any soliciting. Please refrain from any business transaction and refrain from any money laundering issue. And most of all, give ourselves a chance to see how this system can help us become a happier person the next moment. That's all we are looking for in life, right? In life, we have a lot of challenges. Who has family problem? Only Ellen. Very good. Who has career work problem? Also still Ellen. See, the rest behind all very good. Yeah. You still got more problem. Used to, yes. Who has financial problem? Every day also got financial problem. Yeah. Who has health issue? Yeah. See, out of these four main problems in life, I think easily we'll normally have one at different stage of our life, right? Because all of us are from different age group. So when you're young, what do you have? Education problem. Problem with your parents. Every day ask me to study, 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 study. Cannot go out and play with my friends. So you get problem building relationship with your parents. As you go into a secondary school, what you have? You 叛逆, right? Because your mother control you. You cannot go out. Then you start to find a lot of excuses to do things outside of your house. Again, with that, you probably have education problem because you got study problem that will lead to your career problem because maybe without a proper education background, especially in Singapore, such a challenging world, it may be difficult for you to start off to get a job. So slowly you get career problem. And then as you grow to become an adult, you have relationship problem, all right? Boy-girl relation problem, all right? Parents problem, colleagues problem. And then after that, what do you have? You may get into financial problem. And as we age, and in today's society, don't need to age. 30 over years or so, you see people get stroke. So common, right? So common, especially this year, Chinese New Year. I heard so many, not say story, so many of our relatives were telling us this person sick, that person sick, and a lot of them are suffering at very young age, a lot of health issue that we back then, we thought only when we are 七老八十, then I will have that problem. But nowadays, in today's world, a lot of things is unpredictable. But what we can actually take control of is our own life. So that's exactly what we're learning in Superlife Secret Code as what we read just now in the introduction. Through this system, Master wants us to improve our own innate ability to mobilize our energy so that we can take control of our life. Say, for example, in the morning when you wake up, Patricia, you choose what to wear to come out today, right? Nobody will force you to wear unless when we were young, we need to wear school uniform. We don't have a choice. So it's also your choice. Like Cindy, it's your choice to walk out smiling or grouchy. So it's your choice. So actually, when we learn through this system, it's actually enlightened us. Actually, in life, a lot of things is about making choices. So why, when we need to make choices, we need to uplift our level of wisdom. 我们要有智慧嘛, right? Because when we have got more wisdom, we make better choices, we are happier in life. So life, actually, sometimes we say life can be very simple, but life also can be very difficult. And being human, we like to make things difficult. All right. So, but in this system, what the simplicity of this system is that Master taught us and he has given us a lot of methods where we will read through all his books, listen from a lot of testimony, how Superlife Secret Code, through unlocking the secret to your life, which is love and gratitude, can help us improve our positivity. So we want to learn to manifest on positivity rather than dwelling on a problem, asking why. Right? People like Rebecca and myself, we used to ask a lot of why. Why me? Why my son like that? Why my daughter like that? No, but see the other person so good. Oh, the son so good. Every day score A's. How come my son cannot score? By the way, I don't have a son. I have a daughter only. So last time I used to dwell on a lot of things. And I cannot let go. But whatever has happened has already happened. 后悔 also no use already, right? So why not through this system, give ourselves a chance to learn how we can actually better control our life so that we can have lesser regrets in life. Because everybody says that we want to leave this world with no regrets. It's a very common thing we all say, right? But sometimes we do not know. Actually, sometimes there are some hidden things that we thought we has already let go, but actually we have not let go. And because of the past, so you'll be hearing a lot in Superlife Secret Code, especially if you attend the Chinese session, you hear a lot of them say the word 因果. So don't be alarmed by this word, okay? We will say, you say no religion. Why you talk about 因果? Okay, 因果 actually, to a simple term, is a cause and effect. So it's like an input and an output. Say, for example, you want to cook curry. If you don't learn And if you don't buy the right ingredient, you cannot produce good curry. If you don't learn to cook the curry as much as you cannot cook a yummy curry for somebody else to eat. So it's all about input and output. So if you put in good input, you are expected to have good output. But if you don't put in any input, do you think you have good output? It will not come naturally. Nothing falls from the sky, nothing. What is free on earth? Breathing. Only breathing is free, but I don't have to pay to breathe. But I need to pay for a lot of things to keep myself healthy, right? So in this system, it teaches us that why we need to learn to let go our negativity so that when we have more positivity, all we attract is positive people. All we attract is people who are in the same frequency every day, giving us a lot of good things, a lot of good thoughts, and unknowingly along the way, you find some life benefactor that we call 贵人. Then you never know, hey, maybe when this 贵人 appear in front of you, that could be a life-changing point for you. All right, so I do a little bit introduction for the sake of all the new people joining us. 兰姐你好，哇，这样美啊，哦，很好，感恩你下大雨也来。
Yes, this is
Yes.
the right choice.
Yes,
Everyone,
it's the right
congratulations that we are in the class here because we got the right choice. We can choose not to come and stay at home.
Yes.
The reason why we are here because we like to share our power of energy to everyone here. And this is a class that we can actually help us to empower our problems and empower our energy and then solve our problems. So we are going into our two books. First book we are going to read is our most handy books, Super Life Secret Code. And tonight we have our reading angels to read our book. And we will start from the front page and the last page of the books. And tonight we are going to read the new chapter of this book. Welcome Sing Mei and then Ellen's to help us to read chapter 2 tonight. And those who haven't have the book,
Yeah.
everybody
got
now?
the book? Yes, we're going to read the book cover. Yeah, we first read the book cover and then we turn to the back before we go into chapter.
Yeah, let's read the books. Let's begin. Super Life Secret Code. The key to unlock your life by Master Texans.
The
The book
contains simple ideas with the power to resolve all your problems and revolutionize your understanding of life. Whether you are a Christian, a Muslim, a Buddhist, or anyone with a different phase of spiritual practice, we all face daily challenges in our unique journey of life. Super Life's Secret Codes is your compass. The secret codes in this book transcend the boundaries of religions and speak to you from the vast universe. They will end your struggles and bring forth an eternal spiritual life full of happiness and wisdom. This book will illuminate your future like the bright sun and bring rich abundance into your life. Your soul will echo with the vibrations of the cosmos. The secrets from the nature will guide you to be empowered from the infinite cosmic energy and transform the blueprint of your life, embracing the happiness generated by the Super Life Secret Codes.
Yes, this book will bring us rich abundance into our life. Everyone needs our life to be abundant. So let's start off chapter 2. Student of the universe. We are the student of Master and the universe. So we are practicing. We are the practitioners tonight. So everyone will continue practice in our Super Life Secret Code book. And we invite Saint Miss to help us to read on the first paragraph. We are going to read through the front page of the book first, the chapter 2. Let's turn to the page. Looking at the student, the universe. Yes. So looking at the picture, we are last time as a student, but we don't know where to go. We don't know what is going on. So after that, we are come into the Super Life Secret Code. This is the universe who help us to solve our problems and give us a lot of gifts from the universe. Let's begin, Sing Mei.
To be honest, before March 2005, I believe my understanding of the different religions, my familiarity with the different religions theories, and my knowledge of the universe have achieved a pretty high level. However, as the Chinese proverb says, There is always one mountain higher than another. After I met Frenchie and attended his gathering, I suddenly realized that everything I have learned and seen in the past is only the tip of the iceberg in the vast universe, and it's really opened my eyes. At that time, I was a layman and I struggled over the theories Frenchie taught us and doubted the truth of his teachings. Everything he talked about seemed so unreal and out of this world. However, the more gathering I attended and the more inspiration and knowledge I learned from him made me even more impressed by Frenchie and his topic. I admire his unique perspective on many new theories and topics. What was truly amazing were the prediction that he casually made years ago that came true. For example, he asked everyone to prepare a world map during one of the meetings in March 2005. He predicted and pointed out the areas around the world with tsunamis, earthquakes, and other natural disasters. He was very precise and clear with his prediction that it was difficult to believe at the time. It was frustrating that there was no way to prove this prediction. Therefore, I was somewhat skeptical. Over the next few years, every one of French's prediction came true. He said the prediction was secrets of the universe, and he asked us to keep silent about it and just wait and see what would happen in the future. The series of disasters that occurred in the 5 years between 2005 until now proved the accuracy of French theories, story, and forecast. The obvious example was Indonesia. Frenchie told us that there would be unrest with earthquake and other continuous natural disaster in that region. None of us at the time understood why Indonesia would encounter such disaster, but unfortunately the prediction became a tragic reality. When Frenchie mentioned what would happen in 2012, at the time I thought that it was too early to start worrying. But now I realize that people will start evaluating our world and determine what critical action should be taken to advocate human kindness and to protect our earth and make the world a better place. We must also try to promote good values, basic ethics, and moral, which all will be very crucial for our future. After being inspired by Frenchie, I realized that wisdom comes from experience. It's difficult to believe the prophetic words of a person unless you personally experience the manifestations of the prophecy. Even after you have experienced them in real life, it still feels like a dream. It is difficult for a layman to immediately adjust and embrace new concepts and theories because of our deep-rooted belief patterns. However, Francis so accurately and naturally convey the truth and the message from the universe through casual conversation to help us understand that there are many things that exist in the universe beyond our knowledge. Thank you.
Gratitude to Pastor Tessan, gratitude to universe, gratitude to Sun. Therefore, after learning so much new knowledge from Frenchie, I could hardly call myself a scholar anymore. And to be exact, I can only call myself a student of the universe and continue to learn everything from the universe. I was wary of those who call themselves masters and proclaim that they already understand the wisdom of the universe because of their power. When compared to the vast universe, is only partial and limited to the third or fourth dimension. In the infinite universe, there exist not only 3 or 4, but actually up to 10 dimensions. Therefore, occasionally, Frenchie could not find the appropriate term to describe the certain concept clearly, and he tried to relay the profound knowledge from the universe by describing and translating into words and sounds that I can relate to. He introduced many new perspectives and theories that for someone like me with an engineering background that relies on facts finally realized that the scientific discoveries of our time are just a tiny fraction of what is really out there in the universe. Friend G also told me that human beings are like robots, and when you install a certain software in them, they will make certain judgment, behaviors, and inventions. From ancient time until now, all the inventions and great figures were sent to Earth to complete their mission assigned by the universe. Are they truly extraordinary and intelligent to be able to invest so many great things? The fact of the matter is, these great inventors are like robots with software programs installed in them, and the inventions are created by their physical body, but their inspiration comes from the software program that is preset by the universe. They only came to Earth to complete what they were sent here for. In the beginning, we could not accept this theory by friend G, and to eliminate our skepticism, he asked us to do an experiment. He asked everyone at the gathering to stand up and instinctively point out the four directions: north, south, east, and west. I was quite buff, but could not know the directions. We could not figure out this experiment, so he sat us down and said, there are many switches in our body. When you turn on the switch,
Work today
a
is broken.
certain ability
Ev-
is activated. If the switch is turned off, no matter how badly you want to have that ability, it is impossible. So many cultivators throughout the centuries have worked hard and prepared themselves to achieve a goal of turning on these switches. He continued, when I asked you to tell me the direction just now, even though you cannot do it, it does not mean that you are worse than others. It is because you have not yet received training. Like I said earlier, once your switch is turned on, you will have certain abilities. I'm not lying, and let me tell you that you already possess this ability now. We all look at each other confused. Friend G laughed, and he asked us to stand up again, raise our right hand, and make a turn, and point out the four directions. I followed his instruction, and the miracle happened. I was immediately able to point to all the directions accurately, and did other people at the gathering. We were all so amazed and speechless. If I had not experienced this myself, I could not have believed this miracle that truly happened in front of my eyes. Friend G added, those who have regard as extraordinary human beings have special abilities because certain switches and channels within their bodies have been unlocked. The universe does not permit these advanced beings to boast their power or to deceive mankind. Maybe they can switch off for a brief moment, but if they abuse their ability, the universe will eventually turn off these switches and take away their power.
All right. Thank you, Alan. Wow. Wow. I just recall it because 5 years ago, I actually reading on the chapter 2 on this page 31, miracle happens. And so I brought this book to show my husbands. There is only 2 secret code, but I don't know what is the secret code because I'm not really know about it still. But I reading on this page, that's made me recall of it. There are many switch in our body. When you turn on a switch, a certain ability is activated. It's true. Suddenly my body of the switch, suddenly it just switch on. And then I move on very, very fast. I don't know what is the power, positive energy. And suddenly I read through this book and then I look for the classroom here. This is the time universe has led me to the correct path. And right now I have solved all my problems. Wow, this book really touched me a lot. The universe does not permit these advanced things to brought their power or to deceive mankind. Wow, it's true. So people who are new here tonight, go read through the books. This book is start from the chapter 1. You have to read to the chapter 6 to 7. Then we can allow us to do our meditations. They call as visualizations. So the visualizations, it help us to break our problems. Everything we apply from there. Grateful to our Master Ted Son given us this system. It's called a system. So we just follow step by step. Then the visualization called as step 1, 2, 3. From there, actually, it helped me a lot. then it is actually needs us to be more diligently to read and then to practice. So that's why we are practitioners. What Master said that we got no vocations in Super Life Seeker codes. We don't apply for vocations. 修行每天都是好日子. Last time when we are doing temple praying, we always go to the temple. We always ask for help. In this book, in Super Life Secret Code book, we don't need to ask for help. We have to help ourselves and we change ourselves. It's very important system. It's a very good system. So everyone get the books here and then practice, read through until chapter 7 and they can do the visualizations. All right, Eileen.
Yes, thank you, Reading Angel Ellen and May. Thank you, Rebecca. Yes, so in Super Life Secret Code, what Master is trying to teach us is actually nothing but the truth of the universe, right? So a lot of things you may say, after when you attend his class, especially his every Sunday weekly online class, our 网络共修课, where you can see Master on the screen, you realize that, whatever he say, I already know. But then sometimes things that we know, we may not necessarily apply to our life. So what does Rebecca mean saying that in this system there's no vacation? Doesn't mean that, every day I must come 报到. Every day I must come and mark my attendance. Actually, to be honest, you can mark everyday attendance, but if you don't apply whatever we learn into our life, nothing changed for us. So we always say everything comes from self-help, people's help, universe help. So in Super Life Secret Code system, why we talk about the truth of the universe is for us to understand what are actually the truth behind a lot of things. And Master will normally, for every topic, he will break it down to very small, I call it molecules, so that we can understand a little bit more in depth. What is the root to the cause of our problem? So through the visualization exercise that Rebecca mentioned, it allows us to uncover a lot of things that we thought we were doing right. And especially we will hear a lot of things that we say, what we talk about 弟子规. What is 弟子规? Alright, 弟子规 is like student rules. For 弟子规, there's 41 chapters. It's in Chinese, but there's an English version of 弟子规. And student rules, when I first watched it, I was like, why am I learning a kid learning? But then when I went through the 41 chapters, I realized that 弟子规 teaches me to be a better person. 教我怎么做人. Because a lot of things, like for example, Cai Li导师 even tell us things like what, no? He will ask everybody who take breakfast that morning. Some people take breakfast, some people don't take breakfast. You don't take breakfast, then you think that, never mind, I skip because I'm rushing for time. But do you know breakfast is a very important meal of the day? So if you don't take breakfast continuously, what does it lead to? It leads to have health problem. When it leads to a health problem means what? You need money, right? You need money to treat your illnesses. Okay, so in this system, sometimes you hear a lot of testimony. A lot of people may be telling you that a lot of things 不用吃药就解决了. But if you are really in medical condition, you have to still see doctor. Okay, what can help us to resolve 我们可以解决的 is things that we can take control of, especially uplifting our own life. So why do we need to uplift our positive life? Because it's belief that we all have a past, right? So we all came from a past. So from the past life to your present life, sometimes certain things are not smooth. It could be because we have not got an affinity to a certain thing in our past life. So this life, what we have to do is we want to try to have closure in a lot of things that we couldn't do well, probably in our past life. Maybe we know, maybe we don't know. Okay. And then after that, we want to carry on with a healthy soul life that lead us to a future life. Okay, so later we can explain a little bit more when we hear the testimony from our upcoming sharer from Malaysia. She has got very powerful testimony through Super Life Code system. She has actually overcome a lot of challenges in life. And actually, what's most important is many times we find that we cannot overcome challenges is because we didn't solve the root problem. Right? We didn't solve the root problem. So in this system, Master teach us every day to look at the mirror. Look at the mirror to see how many wrinkles I've grown. To look at the mirror to reflect on myself. Okay, I used to say things like, what have I done wrong today? But that is very negative. What have I done wrong? The word wrong is negative. So when I use a choice of word that's a lot of negativity, I'm attracting a lot of negativity. So now I learn to say things like, what I could have do better. Because better is a positive words. So with a choice of words, you realize that the way you speak can uplift your energy. So in this system, we not only learn about reflecting ourselves, we learn a lot of things. We learn about the art of speaking, how to communicate. Communicating with a spouse can be very difficult at times, especially women like us, right? 讲多几句我们就生气啊。Until such times that last time my husband tell me, I need to make appointment to talk to you because he talk only I angry. So he said, do I need to make appointment to talk to you? Then last time I don't know what's wrong with me. But because of supervised secret code, I realized that first, I didn't give him a chance. I didn't be a good listener because I was too ego. I think because we used to work in the same company when we were overseas. So I was in a higher position than him. I'm a PA to the chairman in the group. So for me, whatever he wants to tell me, actually I already know. But I didn't give him a chance to speak. Maybe he wants to tell me a little bit more. So nowadays, things that I already know, I pretend I also don't know. So when he share, I listen. Then because of a happy conversation, the house environment is happier, right? Can you imagine he want to say something and then I keep saying that, don't need to say lah, I already know already. Then for at night, maybe from your dinner to the time you sleep, min zor, right? Because like whatever on the talk, you already know what. So he will feel that then don't talk lah. So you walk in, walk out, he take drinks, I do washing, you don't talk. So how do you feel the house? Would there be a lot of love in the house? Slowly, day by day, the environment in the house will affect your relationship, right? So once, because of supervised secret code, I start to break down and analyze and try to see at which point, at which juncture I can learn to improve on myself. Now I have a very harmony environment at home. Yeah, my husband is happier, okay? And now I understand why last time my friend always tell me, 你是女强人 but 有时候你要做小女人。他说，哈，我就是女强人啊 why I must be 小女人 But I've forgotten that actually in the house, I need to respect my husband. All right. So Shirley and Mr. Siu, they also learn in this system together. Now they are happier when they go on trip with us. 哇，甜蜜蜜耶，手牵手 then come and eat dessert together with us. So I think we are all grateful. Maybe they are already 甜蜜蜜 before supervised secret code, but we can make it even more 甜蜜蜜. So why not? So sometimes you may be telling yourself, actually I got no problem in life. My life already very good. But why not make it better? So that we can avoid certain things that's going to happen the next moment. A lot of things happening in the external world, we can't control. But we can control to make ourselves a very kind-hearted person, that we still want to say thank you. We still want to be grateful to everybody that we cross path. Can you imagine if we are able to spread this art of blessings, which later after the first share, I'm going to show you a video. If you can spread this art of blessings to everybody, the world is going to be a more harmonious environment. All right, so having said so much, I'm going to invite first our first sharer from Malaysia, Carmen Yunru. Yunru, 如果你准备好了，可以打开麦克风和视频。She's a very amazing lady. Some of us may find her familiar. She was one of the hosts that came to Singapore when we were doing a talk in Singapore at the last time. So she's going to share in Chinese. So do allow me to do a translation for her later at her sharing. All right, 云如，把时间交给您，感恩。
好，谢谢你哦，艾琳。那感恩太阳神的导师，感恩宇宙天地，感恩太阳公公，感恩所有新加坡的家人朋友们，大家晚上好。很开心今天来到线上跟大家分享自己近期的心得与收获啊。那其中一个呢，就想跟大家分享一下，我本身呢有一对双胞胎女儿，她们今年是16岁哦。那他们在还没有学习超级生命码系统之前呢，他们的个性是非常的胆怯，而且非常的怕事哈、印象很深刻的就是，在他6岁的那一年呢、出去外面买东西都不太敢跟人家说话。某一次小朋友用力关门，他们都会被惊吓到的。那在超级生命系统学习，了解到这其实就是能量不足的问题啊。那导师在共学课也有讲到啊，如果孩子在小的时候有一些阴影啊，是需要调动太阳的能量来让他去把这个能量调动起来哦。那打从我一开始学习超级生命系统，其实我的想法就是把孩子带来见导师是最有智慧的决定。所以在这6年的学习当中呢，每一次导师有大型的课程跟音乐会啊，女儿们呢我都会带在身上的。那就在有一次哦，那孩子啊，就是听到导师一首很好听的歌曲叫《寄予穹苍》，我发觉到他们很喜欢这一首歌嘞，而且歌词里面有写到我已经不再害怕，拥有爱，认清方向。听着听着的时候，发觉到孩子的这个生命也得到一份的疗愈哦。 那接着呢，在收看这个《弟子规》的时候啊，那蔡老师就说，其实当我们做好事的时候，就要把孩子带在身上。那在2年前呢，我本身就邀请我的孩子2个女儿，就是加入这个志工团队。其实他们从本来学习做一些剪辑视频，后来呢就来到大型活动的这个带位组哦。某一次呢，他就近距离接触到导师，那当时候啊，他的缘分呢就变得越来越深哦。那接着的话呢，孩子除了就是把这个《弟子规》落实在生活当中，开始学习做心法。当然呢，就在去年3月份的时候哦，我们就完成一场这个黄金人生精彩的这个课程了。在回家的旅途当中，我就问女儿一句话，我说：“你们对超级生命码这个系统有没有全然的相信跟笃定？”她就说有。那我问她的第二句话就是说：“你们有没有想要做导师相应法？”他们说要。那接着呢，他们就开始阅读《超级修行密码》这本书籍，还有45诗颂哦。然后持续这样子落实之后，3个月过后的某一天就有一个黄金聚餐嘛。当时候呢，导师就跟孩子说了几句话语，几句鼓励的话语哦。那没有想到他的生命有一个很大很大的一个转变哦。从去年7月1号开始，他们从过去就是以前我会要求说，哎，你们可以学习写一些心得，都是写不出来的，甚至可能要想很久才能够完成一则心得，即使完成了也不能够坚持的。可是因为导师这份祝福那也因为孩子愿意接受这份教育哦，那他们从去年7月1号到现在，连续8个月都没有间断的在写心得哦。身为母亲的我，每一次看着他的心得，其实真的有一份的感动哦。那我在想到说真的是灵命的提升，真的就是一个很幸福的一件事情哦。那接着也因为他们自己愿意做出这样的一个改变哦，能量也一直在提升。那就在今年2月1号的时候我也还是一样的，就是买这个课程票，送一个祝福给我的孩子。那大概是过了几天过后，他的这个华文老师就邀请他们，就是在全校演出第一场的这个古筝的这个演奏哦。其实他们之前已经学了古筝将近7年了，都没有这样的一个机会哦。可是的话呢，这一次就有这样子一个上台表演的这个机会。那在这个过程当中从那一次开始现在如果说经常在学校有一些什么样的一些 presentation，他们都会告诉我说：“妈妈，我已经不再像以前那份害怕的感觉了。”所以对我来说，真的是一个很大的一个祝福哦。那除了这个之外呢，其实女儿就在去年12月份的时候，也有参加导师这个大型的课程哦。从那时候开始，其实孩子是很喜欢参加这个富有交流会，当然的话呢，他们也很喜欢也有参加这个金富有的活动哦。那他们本身是一个学生，基本上是没有任何收入的来源，我们父母也很少会给孩子零用钱哦。可是没有想到，在天地的祝福当中呢，其实在那2个月内他们也有收到4位数的这个零用钱哦，都是一些家人朋友们送给他们的。那接着呢，再跟大家分享一下我的第二份喜悦哦。其实我在还没有学习超级生命系统之前我是一个非常执着、很爱发脾气，而且呢讲话很刻薄的一个女人哦。那我在超马学习过后，很感恩《弟子规》就有讲到，其实我们复德、复荣、复原和复工都非常的重要嘛。那我就在这个观念上做出改变之后呢，某一次我在参加德香交流会的时候我就看到一个视频，视频里面其实一个女人在跟先生说话的时候是非常非常的刻薄，我就想起以前我就是这样子对我的先生的，所以当时我真心诚意的对我的先生做深层的忏悔哦。那接着在玫瑰心法的时候我也是邀请我的先生来做。那没想到那一次的心法之后，我的人生有很大的一个转变哦。某一天，当我在睡觉的时候，还没有睁开眼睛，我听到厕所传来一个声音，那是我先生早上要起床出门工作的声音。那突然间我就想到说，哇，原来在这10多年以来我的先生每天为了这个家庭都这么样的辛劳，每天要早起来，就是希望让我们过上更好的生活。我当下就流下了那个眼泪哦。所以从那时候开始，我跟先生的这个感情就开始有了一份深润，因为那个爱的能量被调动起来了。那某一天，我的先生带着我去散步的时候，他就跟我说："我很希望可以带我的爸爸妈妈来我的家这里附近照顾他们。" 如果是以前的我先生对我提出这样的一个要求的时候，我是不可能会答应的，因为以前我嫁给我先生的时候，每次我的家公家婆说要来我的家，我都会有一种莫名的焦虑跟担心啊。所以在参谋学习了解到，这都是负能量哦。那很感恩，就是刚刚主持人所讲的，就是我们的心法步骤一二三，就是透过落实这个心法步骤一二三，调动自己的能量，也把这个爱的能量啊调动起来的时候，当时我就在想，我很想要成全我先生这个孝心啊。那当我的家公家婆搬过来的时候，一开始我们其实也没有很没有很适应哦，尤其是孩子哦。因为他们从小到大其实很少跟老人家一起相处，可是很感恩，当时候啊，我的脑海里面就想起蔡礼旭老师讲的一句话：其实我们有机会去孝养我们的父母，我们的孩子才有机会学习这个孝道。也因为观念的弄通，我们也开始做出了一些的调整哦。那很不幸的就是在去年12月份的时候，我的家婆因为中风啊，所以呢，考量到我们没有办法同一个时间照顾2个老人家。那当时候呢，我们是安排到他去到我老公公司附近的一个养老院。每个星期，我的老公呢，他都会安排3天的时间去看他的母亲。那我的孩子会去跟他剪指甲。那每次我们在离开的时候哦，他都会很不舍得，然后他都会流下眼泪的。当时我就觉察到，诶，为什么我就连拿 T 恤帮他擦眼泪的勇气都没有？我发觉我的爱是很不足的。那很感恩哦，当时候营长就有说，人生啊要笑才会顺啊。那导师有一首歌叫做《因爱多一点》哦。那我听到这首歌的时候，我就发觉到，哇，我真的很需要把多一点的爱给我的家婆。某一次在公修课的时候，探社导师就有讲到啊，生命当中所有课题的圆满都需要很多的 input 哦，而且呢，所有的事情我们要地毯式去搜索，到底我们卡点是在哪里哦。那后来我才发现到哦，我在做心法的时候，我发觉到原来我的这个傲慢的这种习气啊，还有嫌弃老人家的这种心态，原来是存在的。当我真心诚意做了一个忏悔的时候啊，就在那段期间，Karen 大哥就说：“看《弟子规》要坐着好好的看，然后把重点就是记录下来。”我就听话照做。那一直到今年新年之前呢，有一个贵人跟我说：“如果今年是你最后一年陪伴你的父母，你会如何跟他相处？”因为这句话让我的心变得越来越柔软哦。那我们在还没有去见我的家婆之前呢，我就跟我的先生做了一个设定。那我们设定今年我们就是除了要做这个敬茶、帮妈妈抹脚，还有呢3拜9叩之外呢，还要跟他做一个深度的感谢哦。我们一家人跪下来的时候，当我们鞠躬，然后我的先生就说：“感谢妈妈给我们这个生命啊。”当时我的家婆就流下了很多的眼泪哦。那我当时也懂得营造，我就放导师的歌曲，就是这个太阳的祝福。那我就很自然的拿起眼泪帮他擦干那个眼泪的时候，我觉得我的爱是全然的。所以从那时候开始啊，因为自己愿意做出这样的一个改变啊，我发觉到我的先生跟我的感情哦越来越好哦。那以前我在邀请他读超马的书的时候，他都非常的被动啊。也因为自己做出这份的改变，我的先生在过年的时间呢，连续7天都会准备在那里跟我一起读超马的书籍哦。那在这过程当中，我就领悟到哦，其实当我们越爱我们先生的家人的时候啊，我们会得到先生更多的爱，而这份的爱其实是源自于导师，源自于天地哦。所以的话呢，真的，这信任这份爱真的是非常重要，希望大家不要错过我们来临的这些有一个课程，还有所有的这读书会哦。那接着再跟大家分享我第3份礼物。其实呢，我们每一年过年呢，要回去拜访我先生的，我们讲开爷开妈，就是七爸和七妈的时候哦。过去我们都是抱着交代的一种心态，有一点应酬想到说去了就马上回来的那种感觉哦。那很感恩导师有一首歌，就是叫做《被爱》啊，就是我们人要懂得去调整自己的心态。我还没出门去拜访他之前呢。其实我就读到《千年之约》的这一本书，有讲到一个重点：心门开，福就来。当时候这个的主题有讲到这个利益的增值啊。那我在心法里面就想到其实我们每一年都不太愿意打开心门跟对方交往，最主要是因为 因为我们的七嘛很有钱啊，所以呢，我们就很在意，诶，会不会他的孩子们呢，觉得我们是要占别人的便宜啊，所以经常去大拜访他们。可是其实这个心态是不对的哈。透过调整之后呢，老师教导我们要学会营造啊。那韵如呢，就请佣人就煮了一些美味的一个汤圆回去给我的妻妈吃。端上的那个汤圆之后哦，哇，我的妻妈吃得很开心。他去跟我们分享，在去年他的先生在离开的时候，他的心情整个的状态，我们就用心去聆听啊。那接着我们要走的时候啊，其实本来家里有办丧事呢，都不会给红包的，在马来西亚这边哈、那他在我们临走的时候，坚持要给我们2个孩子大红包哦。那接着我们走的时候，有把那些汤圆留下来，因为姑姑们他们都没有在啊。那我也拍了一些照片，就是寄送给他们。那晚上的时候，他们一起在享用汤圆的时候，也看到美丽的照片，他们就非常非常的开心。我的先生呢，他也非常的满足哦。那也因为这份的满足韵如呢就收到一个很大的一个祝福哦。就是在过去6年的时间里面，我经常会邀约我的先生跟我一起去发书，一起去发传单，他都会拒绝我的。可是因为自己愿意做出这份的改变哦，今年也就在前几天的时候，他就跟我一起去那个档口那边就发藏我的书籍跟传单哦。我想对我来说是一个很大的一个祝福和一个恩典哦。所以呢，在这边呢，就是鼓励大家要珍惜这么难得的一个缘分，来到超级生养这个系统学习，更不要错过我们来临的这些音乐会跟课程哦。因为当我们选择正确的时候，方向对的时候，我们会发觉到，原来我们的生命是如此的美好和幸福哦。好，以上是韵如的分享，感恩大家的收听，祝福大家喜乐、丰盛、富有，感恩大家。
好，感恩玉如，很棒的分享。All right, so I think all of you mostly can understand her sharing, right? But I still need to do a simple summary. So you see, Yunru has actually shared with us 3 big gifts she has received after joining this system. So the first one is her 2 daughters. She has a very, very beautiful obedient twins. All right, we met them before, and they were always very, very shy, sitting at one corner. So you see, when they were young, they actually they learn 古筝 also, but then they are still very timid. They don't dare to perform on the stage. So after that, a few years ago, Inru encouraged them to join her in attending all masters event, all the classes, and slowly, she actually created an opportunity for them to step forward. So there was one event, I think last year in Malaysia, they stepped forward to become volunteer. So they were a volunteer doing ushering in the event where they will have this in Ashata Arena, I still remember. So they were ushers directing people, and then they have a chance to actually see up close with Master. And on one occasion, the mother Inru was sharing with them, asking them that if you want to learn to do this visualization that we call 导师相应法, that's resonating with our Master. So they put that into practice. And then recently, I think a few months ago, there was a chance for them to actually meet Master, okay, through some occasions, and then Master actually sent them blessings. And then with that, all these things has become like a support by the universe. The universe set the pathway for them, and they were then able to have a breakthrough and do a performance on stage. Okay, so the daughter has this breakthrough from a very timid person who is able to go up to the stage to do a performance. The second gift that she has is actually her relationship with her mother-in-law. So she has been always living on her own with the young children. So when the mother-in-law was sick, so have to move to their house. So it's a lot of adjustment, all right? And especially not only adjustment for her, an adjustment for her 2 children to adjust to having a grandmother staying at the house. And then because the mother have got a stroke, so in the end, they have to send her to a nursing home near to the husband's office. And they regularly visited her, and she was saying that every time they visit her, when they want to leave, the mother-in-law always cry because very sad, right? She has to be there, left alone. So, and at that time, Yunru suddenly realized that how come when the mother-in-law cries, she can't even pick a tissue to wipe her tears. So it's at that moment she starts to realize that she herself has a lot of lacking of being grateful to her mother-in-law. Because we need to be grateful to our parents, right? Without them, without us. Okay, so for her, then she starts to realize that, wow, there's a lot out of her own arrogance and her own pridefulness. There's a lot of things she actually didn't do well as a daughter-in-law. So she learned through Master's book, 德香女人花. And one of the visualization method that we will talk about later when we read the book is called the rose visualization. For that one, you have to do it only for your own family members. Okay, you can do it with your husband, if you, let's say, or with your family, immediate family member, to help to have a resonance, if in terms of to uplift the relationship among each other. Okay, so it may sound a little bit abstract for the new people. Don't worry, we will explain a little bit more. Okay, and of course, with that, she was able to actually have a better relationship with her mother-in-law right now, and I think everybody is happy. And the third gift she has is also, she said that they have these godparents, right? So during Chinese New Year, they will always visit the godparents, whom are very rich people. So them being godchildren, sometimes they find that better don't stay too close, in case the children of the godparents feel a threat from them. So because of that, they always have to stay a distance. But because they were cultivating in this journey and they were learning from Cai Lishi Dao Si, our student rules, so they know that they actually need to pay respect. Okay, and it's a time for them to demonstrate to be filial, so that their children can learn from them and learn to be filial to them in future as well. So on this occasion, when they visit the godparents, I think the goddad has already passed on. So the godmother was sharing with them, and they said they bring some tang yuan over, okay, and then to actually eat together with godmother, and they took a lot of nice pictures to create memories, and of course through that, I think the children receive blessings in return for the godma. And I think there's another part she mentioned just now is about the mother-in-law. So you mentioned you hear sometimes just now she said about they knew before the mother-in-law, they washed the legs. Okay, that's a gesture, a culture, okay, that Cai Lishi Taozi taught in his teachings for us to really show our xiao dao to our parents. Okay, so and of course her two children are right now very, very bright young ladies, and they have already since now understand the importance of uplifting their soul life, and in fact they have been also writing their daily journal. So for those in our group chat, okay, good encouragement to see people are writing your things that you're grateful for, okay, because we want to express out, because when we want to write, we will think. Yeah, Eileen asked me to write 3 things to be grateful. What am I grateful for? Then you start to realize that, wow, how come I'm not even grateful for a single thing? Then that's where you really need to open up Master's book. You really need to listen to his song. You see, in her sharing, she quoted a few songs. So Master's has got a lot of songs. Okay, some of the songs we resonate very well. Some of the songs you cannot resonate very well. It's because your probably a level of cultivation, you still need to uplift yourself. But most of his songs, if you listen more and more and more, you will fall in love with the song, because the choice of words actually has a lot of meaning. It actually helps us open up and broaden up our mindset as well. Okay, I think I've pretty summarized the main point that she has shared. Yeah, Rebecca?
Yes, thank you, Eileen. Yep. We are going into our second book, Say No to Depressions. Anything to add on?
Yes, maybe before the second book, I want to play a video to show everybody about this act of blessing. So let's watch this video.
What's the Act of Blessing program? Everything has energy. All the living and non-living things have energy. And human thoughts, action, and words also have energy. Over the decades, our society has become complex and moral values have changed. People have become more materialistic, focused on self-interests, and developed greed, jealousy, anger, and ignorance, which has produced a tremendous amount of negative energy. As a result, negative energy has accumulated. Earth has lost its balance and reached an intolerable breaking point, which has caused natural disasters and global issues. The solution is to reverse the energy. The greatest positive energy on Earth is love. A blessing is the action for sending love energy, like wireless data. Energy is based on action and reaction and travels full circle around the world and returns to us. When we send blessings to others, we will receive blessings. We can send blessings to all living and non-living things, including people, events, objects, nature, and animals. When more people in the world send blessings, the resonance will create a tremendous amount of positive energy to transform our world to a better place. Let's share this program and send blessings to everyone. And remember, blessing others brings us instant blessings.
This was one of the video that was back then in 2020. Of course, the was founded back in 2010. So it reminded us, right? One simple thing. When you send blessings to others, you will receive. Right? So let's turn to our neighbor and say, I'm grateful for you.
We are grateful, Ellen. Grateful
Yes.
to everyone.
We're grateful for you. Yeah, say grateful for you. And Lawrence, we're grateful for you. So you see, when you say grateful, everybody is smiling, right? Do you think anybody, I'm grateful for you? Maybe there are people like that. Because why? They are very troubled in today's society. So they have forgotten that there's actually love on earth. So they have forgotten that there are people who can be grateful for them even though we don't know them. Same thing when we are in the morning in the lift, right? How often you morning walk into the lift, you see everybody smiling? I think not very often, because everybody black face. Late already lah, forgot where I put this dress. I supposed to wear this dress, look nice for party. I forgot where I put my dress. Then a lot of things become grouchy, right? So when you walk into the lift, everybody black face, you also become black face, right? But last time I was also black face. But now what do? I just, morning. If I'm morning, they don't acknowledge, it's okay. It doesn't hurt me if they don't acknowledge. But if they acknowledge me in return, I'm happier. Right now, at the least, maybe you smile at them, just give a gesture, right? Because especially in the morning in MRT, everybody is rushing. Nobody is not rushing one. Only the Tai not rushing after exercise, slowly. But everybody is always rushing. But it doesn't hurt if we just at least put on a smile to look at someone that is having an eye contact, right? Because when you smile at somebody, tendency is they will still acknowledge back lah. Yeah, even if they don't acknowledge back, it's okay. Don't tell yourself, oh, Eileen asked me to smile, but I smile at her, don't smile at me, smile. It's okay. Because why? We are sending blessings. Because that person cannot smile back to you, there may be many reasons. Could be at that moment, he has some very heavy thoughts in his, or it could be yesterday, he just had a bad experience. He smiled at the girl and then the girl scold him back. So he dare not smile at you. So there are many things. So if we learn to look at them in their shoe, try to think about why are they reacting in their shoe, sometimes we will be able to understand their actions better. So just now in the video, it says like, when you have a reaction, when you send blessings, you get a reaction in return. So try that. All right, try that starting from tomorrow. If you're getting into a lift with a neighbor, all right. Even Ellen was saying, right, last time the neighbors always a lot of problem. Then when you start to say good morning, you see people get happier. Yeah, maybe they will think 反常 leh. Last time don't tell me good morning. Why suddenly you tell me good morning? It's okay. Because we are making the first step to make this world a happier place.
Yeah.
All right. All your neighbors, you see?
This is something we have to practice. Wow. Yeah. Last time I also don't we don't greet people in the lift or on the way to work. But right now it's different. Every day I'm the first person who greet even the cleaner, the
Yeah.
person, the Bangladesh will just help us to clean the dustbin. There I always call him good morning and
Yeah.
just be grateful to them. Even though I say good morning, in the other words, I will tell him that grateful and gratitudes. So all these grateful things to other people, it actually comes back to us. This is a circulates. Once you send up good blessing to people, and then you will receive good thing also. So positive energy is very important. So what we learn is here to be, we have to move forward our own first. Don't wait for people, why this person never smile at me. Last time I'm like that. Why should I smile at them? So when first time I step into the classroom, I wonder why people say 感恩哦, 感恩哦. This is the thing that we learn in the class, which other system that I don't think they will tell people to greet people and then to approach people by our own self to grateful to everyone first. So in this class is 2 secret words, love and gratitude, and send a lot of blessing. And also don't forget to send blessing to your own self.
Yes.
In the morning you wake up, you send blessing to yourself. I'm grateful to myself. I'm grateful that today I'm happy. I'm grateful that I can wake up today with happiness and abundance. So abundance don't need to have very rich. Rich is not a really if you are rich, you don't have that happiness in abundance, it also don't help. So abundance include of the families, children who are study good. You see just now our sharer talking about the children who receive good result and then they can actually do a presentations for their 古筝. What is a 古筝 in English? Yes. So all these things, a little thing we
think I
don't look
looking at
last
it.
time. So right now we see everything, we feel grateful, and then we know that we are moving happily. So the family, even those one person in learning, it actually can influence the whole family. So when she's in-laws start to learn, the husband also
Yeah.
come in, and then the
Following.
children, also following. And what she mentions to give book, to dispute books, is actually also empower our energy. So when you are feel angry, you are feel the day that you are not your day, just go outside, talk to the mighty sun, and then bring some books for you, together with you, just distribute books. It's very helpful. Yeah, last time I used to be very down, and then once my son give me problems, well, I start to think of other way. So the law of attraction is also very important. Say good words. When the moment we talked, it's all about energy. Last time, 哇，你不跟我讲话，我就不跟你讲话；你做回我，我就做回你。
初一十五。
Yeah. Now in Super Light Secret Code, we don't do that anymore. So everyone will come in here in the class, they feel more cheerful. And then we feel more harmony in the class, in the family, with our children. Yes, this is the good thing in Super Light Secret Code. All right.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. So let's.
Yeah.
Sorry. Guten Sitte.
Sitte.
All right. Thank you, Ellen. We learned a new word today. So grateful for that.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's go into our second book.
Say no to depression.
Yes.
We are going to invite Mr. Sue and Adeline to help us to read the book. And we are going to read the same thing, front and the back page. Say No Depressions is a book that's nominated in yes. So just remember, we can share the books to friends who are down into the depressions, and it's very helpful. All right, Adeline and Mr. Sue.
We'll start reading.
Yeah. Super
Super Life Secret Codes. Say no to depressions. Everything you need to know about depressions and how to beat it by Master Texan. Say no to depression, shares everything about depression, and clarifies that many unexplained illnesses and their root causes. If you do not change, energy will not shift. Ultimately, you will be stuck. Many people belong to a high-risk group that potentially can suffer from depression, and there's a good chance that you and I are one of them. The rapid modernization of society, which is not parallel to spiritual development, has caused more and more people to plunge into depressions. This book provides the secrets and simple practices to activate your innate self-healing superpower that will liberate you from the years of sore energy and pain. At one time or another, about half of us will experience some kind of mental health or emotional problems, and many will turn to a doctor for help and support. I recommend reading this book as it contains the essential tools needed to overcome challenges in life.
All right, we are going to turn to our page.
122. Page 122.
122页 Uncle Uncle take 122
122. Okay, let's
Ready?
start.
Thank you.
If you do not help yourself, the universe will not help you. When you diligently comply to the system, you can integrate all of the subjects well and eventually attain sagehood. All aspects of your life will be complete and perfect. So naturally, you will be able to say no to depressions. If you help yourself, the universe will help you too. But if you do not help yourself, the universe will not help you. Life is like a test, and one should always practice for the test of simulating life situations. Embed this simulation in your heart and soul. Remember, the concept of save for rainy days and master as many life situations as possible now to help you achieve success with ease. When you have set your mind and master all life situations, your spiritual life will immediately take off. Replace no with yes. When you are aware of your own thoughts, you must replace no with yes. This will help you get rid of depression much faster. This point of view that comes from your mind, body, and soul creates strength in your heart to focus. You must believe everything has a solution. If you do, everything in your mind can create reality, and you will experience the concept of 1 plus 1 is greater than 2. Remove the impurities interfering with the mind. If you neglect the negative emotions and pressures for a long time, you become trapped in a negative state of mind. This will greatly increase the burdens and difficulty of treating your illness. At this point, you must cut the roots of the negative emotion and pressures and fight hard to prevent the problems from reoccurring. Be sure to practice the essential step 1, 2, and 3 every day and do the repentance and pledge making method with your utmost sincerity. Remove the impurities interfering with your mind, and this will prevent the unpredictable problems of the future. Essential steps 1, 2, 3 is the life transformations and energy management methods in Super Life Secret Codes book. A chance to rewrite your fate. At the beginning of cleaning up all the burdens and baggage in your life, it is overwhelming and difficult to sort through and clean up in a short period of time. If you diligently clean up every day, your heart will become clear and spotless, and things will get easier. In your soul memory, there are many incomplete memories that corresponds to the subsequent bad things. With your daily cleaning, you can rewrite your fate. A method that holds the ultimate decision-making power. The value of Super Life Secret Code systems is to help you choose between right and wrong. You are fortunate to have this system to teach you how to improve. From now on, you can say goodbye to the illness of modern society. The most important thing in Super Life Secret Code systems is the repentance and pledge making, which is the method that holds the ultimate decision-make power. With sincerity, you can negotiate with your negative energy to reach a compromise. Once a compromise is made, many things can be resolved and past life debts can be taken off. Miracles in life naturally happen.
Creating a positive atmosphere to increase confidence. It is imperative to practice creating success in all topics of life. You must prove that all your actions are correct and follow the law of universe. Your wisdom will increase in relations to how well you practice and realize. You must be persistent in creating a positive atmosphere to increase confidence. Monitor yourselves in every moment like a GPS to control the directions of life. Turn a crisis into an advantage. A crisis can be an advantage if you turn it into a life lesson to enrich your life. If you do not, the crisis will become negative energy and holds you back in life. Opportunity is reserved for those who are ready to improve you. You must act and just talk about it. Gauge all your life situations, be flexible and open-minded, so you can attain the success of completion. Help people avoid pains and find happiness. The cause of disease and illnesses in today's society is not just the problems of present life, but is closely linked to the debt of your past life. If you pay back your debt and follow the law of our universe, the universe will give you love and blessing. When abundance energies from the universe activate on you, then the negative energies of depressions become insignificant. If you are cured from the depressions and bipolar disorder, consider this being reborn. Please remember to give this world your love and share it with more and more people to help them avoid pains and find happiness. Never take it lightly. Say no to depressions and do not let it creep into your life. Proactive eliminates any possibility of pains and suffering in life and only keep the happiest and positive thing. Experience all the goodness of the world. Say no to depressions and embed all the concepts taught in this book deep in your heart. Everything in life will leave you a trace and have a consequence. Not so never take it lightly. We'll stop here. Sorry. There's no reason for you to succeed. As long as you follow the system of supervised secret code, depressions and manic depressive problems will gradually go away and will be replaced with great rewards in your life. If you do not come to a consensus with negative energy, even the most advanced medications will be useless. In life, the only way to feel grounded and stable is from self-reliance, which will also speed up improvement. In Superlight Secret Code system, there are many channels and resources for learning. There's absolutely no reason for you to succeed. Bless you. Bless you, my dear friends. We'll stop here.
Thank you, Adeline. And Mr. Xu will do a short sharings. Thank you, Mr. Xu.
Okay, I'll do a short summary of what we have just read. Okay, we have read this page that shows you, if you do not help yourself, the universe will not help you. I think this is a very important statement. A lot of people who are in depression or may not even realize they are in depression, they need to step out to help themselves. So this is one of the main things that we need to do. We need to help ourselves. Life is a test. So to be prepared, practice for any test. So we must be always keep ourselves by practicing super life secret codes. We can learn how to prepare ourselves to have a proper positive energy in ourselves. We can even help people. That's when we read up all this book. If we understand more, if we really go in and read, I can tell you, you read. I also try to read before I come over here. Every time before I read, I go through the whole thing. So actually, we learn something from it. Maybe one day we may meet up people. You can really see in the news a lot of people, for some reason or another, they kill themselves. These people are having depression. I actually have a colleague before. I didn't even realize she was a lady. Then somehow there was a news one day that someone committed suicide in our company, and not in our company, but in our house. And it was one of my colleagues. Then I come to realize it was her. There was one time I met her. Actually, we are not in the same department. Somehow, one day when I drive out, I pick her up and send her out to the main road, and we just have a chit chat. I never realized she was having this type of problem, and she committed suicide because somehow I heard it was because of the work caused her to neglect her family until the kids never even realized that her mother is so busy working. So she can't take it somehow for some reason because of the work or kids, she committed suicide. So life is such that there are people we don't even understand. If we learn something, who knows, one day we may meet up someone we can help. Okay, as we go on, we must believe everything has a solution and always replace no with yes in our thoughts. Always believe there are solutions to it. Do not neglect our negative emotions and pressure. Practice essential steps 1, 2, 3 every day. Sincerely do repentance and pledge making to remove impurities in our mind. Do cleaning up of burdens and baggage in our soul memory, so to rewrite for a better life. With Super Life Secret Codes, repentance and pledge making methods, you can negotiate and compromise with negative energy. Once compromise is reached, many good things can happen. Miracles in life can happen too. It is important to persistently create a positive atmosphere to increase confidence. Also, turn crisis into advantage by staying flexible and open-minded to attain better success in life. The cause of diseases and illness is not just the problem of present life, it is also linked to our past life debt. Sometimes we never know. We might have done something bad in our past life. So when we are sick and all this kind of thing, we may feel very depressed. So if you have this thought, then go about talking so-called compromise with your negative energy. Use Super Life Secret Codes to pay your debt and help others after you are cured. Everything in life will leave a trace and have consequences. Never take it lightly. Do good things. Accumulate your merits in life. As long as we follow Super Life Secret Code system, depression will gradually go away and replaced with great rewards. That's about what we have shared today.
Thank you, Mr. Siu, and of course, Adeline, for the reading. And thank you, Mr. Siu, for always doing a lot of homework, trying to do a simple reflection and summary of what we have learned. So, Say No to Depression, this book, because of this book, Master has a 3-time nominee of Nobel Peace Prize Award. Okay, because he wants to promote a very peaceful world. So as you can see, we always talk about talking to the sun, Almighty Sun. Why is it? Are we saying gratitude to the sun? As we also saw in the video just now in terms of the art of blessing, because sun is the greatest source of energy on earth. So why we keep looking at the sun, why we keep talking to the sun, it's not that we pray to the sun. We do not pray to anybody. We do not pray to any god. We do not pray to any sculpture in this system. But what we want is that we want to have this little sun in our heart. So that any point of time when we're down, we're able to mobilize the brightness, mobilize the energy. So that's what we call mobilize your energy, right? Not that push this thing to get energy. I need to mobilize my innate ability so that I have this energy. So keep looking at the sun, talking to the sun while we're listening to a lot of songs that, is bright and shining, because we want to imagine where every time we close our eyes, we can see already the very bright sun in front of us. Because that gives us light. So when you're very down at office, at work, sometimes you find that, I can never finish this job. It's no end. But if you close your eyes, call out your inner sun in you, you'll find that, wow, actually, I think there is hope. Because you see brightness, you will not feel so down. So that's why in this system, you hear a lot of people talking about the sun. Okay, and of course, as what Mr. Siu mentioned, a lot of people do not know they are in depression. A lot of people do not know they're in depression. So we want to help more and more people. We don't want to say, you got depression, I help you. You know depression, I don't want to help you. That's not the case, right? In this world, some people need help, some people don't need help. But I think all of us just need to be able to help ourselves. So what we ask for is for you to give yourself a chance. Maybe try to come to the class more often. come on Sunday to listen to Master Wang Lu Gong Siu Ke. Or if you hear us keep talking about the event, what we are having upcoming in March is Believe in Love, Begin a Golden New Journey. I'm not selling you any courses. If you're new, you let us know. Of course, there's a fee to pay, right? We go to school, we also have to pay school fee. So it's like, and someone has enlightened me why master's course is a very nominal fee and why we do it every 3 months. Why don't he collect one lump sum like some system and then you go one time, wow, power, you do a lot of action over there and then you think you're good for the rest of your life. And someone enlightened me is because being human, we are easily forgetful. So why every 3 months we have course? And since he started the course so many years ago, the course fee still stay the same, very affordable. But of course, if you're new, don't worry. We're not asking you to buy tickets. If you're new, you're just not sure how this system can help you, come to us. We'll see what we can do to help you come to this event. Give yourself a chance. As we can see in this system, later when we do the introductory video, I'll explain a little bit more what has the Egypt and all these numbers got to do with this course. But in the meantime, we're going to invite our Regina to do her sharing. Regina.
来，我们有请有 Regina 来做分享，感恩。
感恩敬爱的太阳神的导师，感恩两位主持人，感恩亲爱的同学们、新朋友们，大家晚上好。我是吕君呢，学习超马，在2022年加入这个超马大家庭，然后至今已经要4年了。那在还没有学习超马之前呢，就是刚才有读到什么忧郁症是吗？吕君呢以前是一个严重的忧郁症，就是很负面的，就是整天就是那种埋怨啊，老公不好啊，然后就身体也是不好，就是很瘦，曾经是37kg，就好像皮包骨这样。然后因为有一阵子先生是我的 husband 他是照顾他的 mother-in-law 交婆，然后他就去那边住了6年，他都没有回家，很少回家啦，有回。那我就就是很好像not fair 这样，好像不公平这样，然后就会胡思乱想了，然后就患上了严重的忧郁症。那在2022年呢，就打进超马的时候，那时候是我家婆是中风，然后也很严重了，就是不能自理，就在床上了。那时候我们也是，我也是会去看他，然后一直进医院进出。那时候我就接触了超级生命密码，那时候就很开心，就在这边学了2个月哈，然后我就有一次我就约我先生去分书，因为他还没有来上课，我就约他去分书，然后他说好啊，就去分。哎，一分好像就是我6月进来，他8月进来，然后他就去分书，分，他分了他就说什么书来的，我讲你就是跟人家讲爱和感恩啊哈，因为他没有看书，他也没有什么，其实是不应该叫他去分的，可是他就是要载我去了，然后他就分得很开心，很开心。后来本来我先生他他的工做了38年的工哦，他的薪水是很少。后来他跟我去分书，分了好像 next year 的2月哈，他说我说你的薪水这么少就不要做了啦，做了这么多年哈，来学唱嘛，好休息一下。然后他说好啊，就跟老板辞职，哪里知道他老板不舍得他离开，然后他就梦见太阳公公跟他说， 生活费我会给你们呐，就是给我先生哦。然后他梦见太阳公公，因为老公很喜欢太阳公公，整天跟他讲话嘛。然后你知道太阳公公的 power 是很大的，对吧？所以他也没有做什么，他就去跟我分书。他老板就加了他58仙的薪水，然后不要他离开，然后他就继续做下去。然后他本来拜六礼拜都有做工的，已经60多岁哈，他还是拜六礼拜做，因为薪水很少嘛。拜六礼拜他老板加班。后来我就跟老公说，跟老板讲拜六礼拜不要做，连每天不用加班，拜一到拜五就好。连他老板全部答应了。所以呢，忧郁症也是不知道几时好的啦，就是一直去分书来上课，分书上课这样，然后就好了咯，也没有什么忧郁症了。然后我老公也回家了，因为我家婆也是 pass away 了嘛，然后我老公也是可以回家，然后回家我就跟老公说，我们要好好来学超马，然后夫妻要一起学。来我们就以前刚开始的时候，他就跟我一起读书。我先生不喜欢读书的，我就晚上被逼的，就叫他跟我一起读书。因为他华语不是很好，他念了他就说我要睡觉了。然后可是我还是叫他读，读了他就去睡觉。然后在这边上课，他每次打瞌睡的。他就是不喜欢读书，可是他很喜欢来上课，因为他发现这边能量场很 energy 很高嘛，所以他就每次来上课。所以我先生他也改变了，他改变很多。他以前是很粗鲁男啊，粗鲁，很粗鲁的，做东西都是好像大理啊什么的，他不会优秀的。所以他现在好像last week 我们去公休回来嘛，不是很累了，早上早出门，然后我就在睡觉，说哎我很累，我睡觉。等下我老公开我的房间门哎，老婆，我煮了粥起来吃哎。他很少煮饭了。所以我也是很 surprise 我睡觉起来有粥吃嘞，第一次嘞。他不会煮饭的，他去楼下买鱼煮，有粥妹啊。我们是潮州人，喜欢吃粥嘛。他煮粥还有蒸鱼嘞，然后还很新鲜，还叫儿子一起吃。哇，我吃在心里，甜在吃在口里，甜在心里。所以很多第一次啦，就是学了插马之后，很多第一次。再来讲我的，当然我们也要去做心法啦，好像步骤1、2、3，弟子规要学，然后心法这些，还有跟太阳公公讲话，这些都要学的。没有学，不可能会有所收获啦。就是我们自己也要改变哦。以前 Regina 是一个大女人呐，很没有做工，可是很大，脾气很大。就是不会赚钱，可是脾气很大。Irene 讲她是大女人，可是她会赚钱。可是我是不会赚钱，可是我脾气很大。我叫老公去哪里，他都会跟着我去的。那我叫他，你不可以吃这个不那个他也是会听话的。可是他很不甘愿。然后学了《弟子规》之后呢，我家里我的孩子也是很怕我的。他们讲妈咪回来了，赶快躲进房间了，因为妈咪又要念了。然后孩子已经30多40岁了。然后孩子就最近孩子有一个动作，就是每次出国的时候，我孩子还没有结婚，他出国的时候他他最近啦从2023年开始，以前养到他30多岁没有这种动作的，他会 Mom I love you，你要照顾身体哦，我要去2个礼拜哦，出国哇，抱了3次了。他就会抱你一下，然后叫你 take care 咯，这样。然后我就问老公，孩子经常抱我，有没有抱你？他讲也有，去机场那边抱他。他问我，他没有抱你没有？讲有。然后他也很开心。然后女儿呢？然后跟孩子就是跟孩子就可以沟通咯，可以讲心里的话。他会有什么事情他会跟我讲，尤其是现在好像沟通更好了。就是很会2个可以当朋友这样讲心里的话这样啦。然后女儿呢，有一次她去旅行，她就 send 一个 献一个寺庙给我说，妈咪，我现在在中国旅行，我祝福爸爸妈咪开开心心、恩恩爱爱、快快乐乐。哇，这个也是一个礼物，这个也是以前还没有学超马之前是不会发生的，只有学超马才有这种礼物。因为我跟他的关系也是好很多啦，每次回家，我女儿是结婚了，然后他会回来吃饭，每次叫他回来吃饭，然后他每年都会包红包给我们嘛。今年很好笑嘞，今年讲一个好笑的事情，他给我红包了，然后初一给我，然后我们回家，老公没有拿到嘞，他就问我，哎，轩宁有没有包红包给你？我讲有啊，你没有咩？他讲我没有拿到。然后我说，可能你没有机会拿给你嘛哈。后来第二次的吃饭了，他就拿到了，然后就问他拿到了没有？他讲拿到了。他不是说要女儿的红包，他是说要 fair 这样哈。为什么给你没有给我这样啊？很好笑。然后这个不重要，最重要是女儿她就是很贴心咯。她看我们去旅行或者出国，她就会寄一些钱给你们，妈咪交给爸爸，然后跟爸爸说，爸爸跟妈咪去吃大餐，不要不舍得吃，要去吃大餐这样。这样这些就是以前就是不会发生的了，现在就是会发生。然后还有就是我自己本身是没有做工的啦，我本身是没有做工的。然后以前我老公给我的那个 pocket money 呀就是很少很少啦，因为他做工以前也是很少嘛，连他涨了他就给我多一点哦，连我的薪水就涨了。然后有一次女儿呢就说：“妈咪，我给你的钱够吗？”哎，我讲，哎呦，问我够不够啊？当然不够啦，他有闹嘛，蛮有闹的，对不对？然后他讲，我再给你多一倍咯，哦，这样也不错哈。然后还有就是，家里有一个房间，就是女儿嫁了嘛，就空着很久，然后我就想租出去，那也给租出去了，那个租也是我收的啦，所以我的 pocket money 就是多了2倍。
哇，
所以买菜什么不用减价了，就是想吃什么就买什么这样，因为不会赚钱，可是很有钱。所以学超嘛，我就看我的银行的钱多了1倍嘞。我储了这么久才这样，现在学超码 4 years 对，而我的钱比以前多了那个嘞，多了。因为我觉得学超码真的是不求自得了，只要我们好好的听老师的话，要乖乖，要再试一次，不成功还要再试，再试，再试。然后我总觉得我做了心法的时候，以前是不是很用心的做 step 1 to 3，好像随便随便做。可是当你用心做的时候，你真的有感觉到上天的爱，上天的那个爱。眷爱啊，那种祝福啊，很多事情他都跟你安排好了。我要那个东西，我就是一直买不到，可是，在偶然的机会，他们就是有送我啊，或者我朋友讲，哎，我的冰橱不要很新了，我只是不喜欢太大个，你要不要给你？哎，我的家里的冰橱又坏掉，然后就送我一个几千块的冰橱，哎，然后很新很新的嘞，然后我家里那个位置又刚刚好，所以我觉得这些就是很天眷了哈，虽然人家送的。也是天的礼物嘛，对吗？然后钱就不停的一直 coming 这样来，我就觉得真的是我是一个不贪心的人啦，有一点点钱我就很开心了，然后我就觉得很满足，因为一个人的幸福啊，我觉得不是住洋房还是 condo 还是什么，还有你很有钱，你长得很美或者什么就很幸福，对不对？我觉得幸福是一种感受啊，一种 feeling，对吧？
是，
所以要珍惜身边的每一件人事物啦，包括我们的最亲的家人。我觉得你珍惜他，你就感觉到很幸福了。以前我没有珍惜过我先生哦，以前我就是身在福中不知福啊。他赚钱给我花，我整天还要骂他嘞，整天还要责备他，好像这个不对啦，那个不对，不可以啊，不可以这样，不可以那样。所以幸福是一种感受，我现在感受到了。所以我感受到孩子的乖巧啊就是本来我一直担心，以前我就是一直那种负面的情绪，就是担心啊， 孩子啦，在外面没有吃到我煮的东西不健康啊什么。后来当你自己调整了之后，你去做那个心法的时候，一直往祝福，以前是担心换成祝福吧，爱和感恩祝福吧，把爱送出去，把感恩送出去，把那种祝福送给我女儿哈，她自己改变了嘞，她还会 message 一些东西给她爸爸，爸爸这个有糖的饮料不要吃，不要喝太多咖啡，甜甜的不好。蛋糕不要吃太多，那种加工的东西不吃。他是反而来叫他爸爸，叫他爸爸要健康吃健康的东西，然后还 message 给我，妈咪你要练肌肉啊，要肌肉重肌肉啊，妈咪你没有肌肉哦，改天你跌倒会骨骼疏松症会危险，还买那个东西给我练呢，你看多么温馨，对不对？所以超马真的是超级棒，超级棒，大家要珍惜哦。今天就分享到这边，感谢大家。
感恩 Regina 很棒的分享哦。Right, thank you for Regina's sharing. So you can see from her sharing, we feel there's a lot of love, a lot of abundance. So abundance can actually be very simple. All right. In short, she used to be a depression patient, and she used to be very negative. She's always complaining, and because of that, she also have a lot of health issue. So back then, she and her husband do not have a good relationship. There's a lot of conflict because the husband used to take care of the sick mother, and he was living at her place for 6 years, so she had felt a little bit of unbalanced, not why she's not being treated, and her husband don't come back. So because of that, she starts to think a lot. She starts to have a lot of negative thoughts. That's where she go into depression. And unknowingly, after joining our system, she just walk out of depression unknowingly. Okay, and of course, her husband at start he also doesn't really believe the system, but she encouraged him to go and distribute books together. Distributing books is an act of gaining our virtues. Okay, gaining our virtue merits. And then from he starts to give a lot of books suddenly. He used to work in a company for 38 years, very low salary. He once told us that always no increment. And because of then the Regina was telling him that maybe it's time to rest because the children are already independent. And when he wants to quit, the boss holds him back at one go, give him 50% salary increment. And he also requested not to work on weekends and not to work overtime. And they got everything, whatever they asked for. So they are very, very blessed. And he doesn't like to read, but he likes to come to the classroom because he felt the positive energy in this classroom. And most importantly, their relationship in the whole family has improved so much. She used to be a very arrogant and bad-tempered person, but she's no longer one right now. And the children, though grown up, last time, son usually don't know how to express love to the mother. So now the son know how to say, "Mommy, I love you." Okay, so a lot of things actually already start from ourselves. And she has been a housewife for so many years. All she earned is pocket money from the husband. So when the husband has got low salary, she got small money intake. But with his price increase, he get more.
Head housewife.
Yeah, paid housewife. And then the daughter also give double up the house allowance for her. And now that the children has moved out, she has a room, she rent out. Rental money also come to her. So you see, and she starts to realize that because she's learned to improve herself. So a lot of things, all this abundance just come naturally for you. Of course, all this is a lot of your own cultivation. You need to put into practice. So she keep emphasizing about the essential step 1, 2, 3. She keep emphasizing about 弟子规. So not to worry for the new people. Let's go step by step. If you can, try to come back to our class every Thursday so you get to learn more. And if you can, on Sunday, every Sunday at 10:30, that's where our weekly global class. Okay, and of course, right now we want to share an introductory video of our upcoming event in March. So, Shu Yi, please, thank you.
古人早有智慧，《黄帝内经》言：“百病生于气，止于阴。”这句话揭示了身心健康与声音、音律之间的微妙关系。当人情绪郁结、气机不畅，百病由此而生；而当音律共振心灵，能量重新流动，生命便可重获和谐。这正是超级生命密码音乐的核心价值。透过音律，滋养身心，转化人生。音乐能触动最深层的情感，打开心门， 让被压抑的情绪得到释放。在快节奏、压力巨大的现代生活中，许多人不自觉地积累了负能量，进而引发身心失衡。而当我们沉浸于超码音乐时，旋律与能量波动相互交织，带来深层的安定与舒缓。这不仅仅是听觉的享受，更是一种灵魂的调频与校正。超码音乐与一般音乐不同，超码音乐蕴含着特殊的能量密码，这些音律不仅有艺术之美，更承载了天地宇宙的频率。当我们专注聆听，心境自然沉淀，能量自然流转，许多过去无法解开的结会在不知不觉间松动。这是超码音乐的神奇之处，它不是外在强加的力量，而是引领我们回归内在本源，与天地共振。气是生命的根本，阴是气的良方。当我们心情愉悦时，身体自会健康；当我们陷入低频情绪时，疾病便容易滋生。超码音乐透过正向频率，帮助我们转化忧虑、愤怒、恐惧等负面能量，使心灵回到平和、喜悦与光明。这种由阴引导的能量转换，正是改造人生的起点。修补身心不是偶然的事件，而是需要持续的滋养。每天抽出一段时间，静下心来，让自己完全沉浸在超码音乐的旋律中，就像进行一场能量的沐浴。当身心被音乐调和，潜意识被正能量灌注，思维更清晰，行动更有力，生命也会逐渐走向光明与圆满。许多人见证过，当自己持续浸润于超码音乐，心境变得柔和，关系变得和谐，健康逐步改善，甚至人生的困境也迎来转机。这不是幻觉，而是音作为能量的载体，正在默默地调整我们的生命频率。当我们与音乐同频共振，人生自然会被推动到更高的境界。超码音乐不只是旋律的流淌，而是天地能量的回响，它能抚慰心灵，化解郁结，并引领人生迈向幸福与圆满。当我们真正体验到百病生于气，止于阴的智慧，就会明白，音乐不仅能修补身心，更能改造人生。诚挚地邀请您，让我们一起把音化作桥梁，把爱当作方向。当我们选择信任爱，生命将不只是转动运势，而是走进一段真正属于自己的黄金星程。让我们一起携手走向光明，迎向丰盛、幸福的黄金星程。
Yes, so we believe in love, we begin a golden new journey. Why do we have Egypt and a 1010? So back in Egypt pyramid is actually is believed during ancient time. That is the beginning of humanity's civilization. So that is like our past. 1010 is like a data. So during this event in March 14 and 15 is where we are going to programming. So master will actually help us and lead us to go into our future. So that is the meaning behind this poster. You may be find sound so abstract. Okay, if you're available on that 2 days, why not give yourself a chance to see how this system, it may be something that you've been searching for life to help you overcome your challenges. All right, with that, we're going to wrap up for today's session. Over
Thank
to you.
you, Eileen. We thanks to our gratitude to our master, and we are going to say goodbye tonight, and then wish to see everyone next week again. Thank you, everyone, and see everyone on this coming Sunday for Master Global class. Yeah, thank you. We have the other classroom is in LTC at McPherson, so people who are convenient, you can actually do the two classroom as your convenient. All right, thank you, everyone, and good night.
All right.
Take a group photo together.